Hello there, my name is Carlos Corrales. Today I'm a senior software engineer. I have more than 10 years of experience working in big and small companies. I build a lot of type of uh, back-end and front-end applications. And today I'm going to show you one of the main and most important extension libraries on the runtime that was previously added as a Nugget package. Today is just added from .NET 6 and going forward. It's just a normal class on the framework that is shared with the same framework that you just download and install today. But I think it's a pretty important class that you need to know as a backend developer because it completely changed the behavior of your console app completely. And I think it's it's also changed the way we used to develop console app. On my opinion, uh, and I'm going to show you why. So generic hosts depend from the iHost builder provider, um, interface, and you have a lot of extension and new methods. So that were already implemented by Microsoft. So with these type of extension and methods, you can do these important things. You can include dependency injection. You can log in with, you can add login to with different providers. You can add different configuration providers. You can also control the lifetime of the whole lifetime of your application, which I think is pretty important and it's pretty cool because we have this lifetime in every type of application. Mobile application, we have web application, so it's also cool to have it in console application. So I'm going to show you today in the pretty example console app that I'm going to be with you. I'm going to show you how we can use this powerful extension and how you can transform the basic of your console app as a super and pro console app, if we can call it that way. So for that, I just create a simple console app. Normally, I just put this comment here because before this extension existed. So how we use this console app. So we just have few services, a few domain services, right? So we call from this specific domain. I'm just going to do pretty quick sorry, how I used to use this app before. So let's create a service. Okay, calculator service. So we have a service that let's do some public calculate. Okay, that does some stuff. Let's just basically and we have another function here. So let's call it that way. It's just a simple example. For I can show you how one of the ways that this application was used before. So you have okay, we have a calculator services with two class with two functions. Okay, so how we use this? So we use it here. We just instantiate this calculator services, and so we use the service dot calculate. Okay, service finish calculation. Okay, so let's see how .NET okay, so we have a sequential output of these two functions called here. But what if we can include the complete, and we can control the complete lifetime of this application, right? Right now, you have you do your stuff, and the console is just stop it, and you just finish your application, right? So, but let's see how we can use this generic host to go further. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to just comment this. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to show you that we need to install Microsoft Hosting Extension package. Okay, we have the extension hosted package. So we have a host that creates a file builder, and we can add, this is for the worker, but I'm not going to talk to you about the worker. So let's say that we have a service here that we need to add right now, the same service, right? So for that, I need to add, let's add a scope. I need to, okay, and I'm going to use, so let's start the interface here. Okay, we have the interface here, pronoun, let's see, we have iCalculator, services. Okay, and here now, we can just, okay, let's call it Service Business Library, and we're going to use let's calculate. Okay. Oh, sorry. So let's run this. I'm going to so as you can see here right now, we have this output, and why we have this output here, and after this. Okay. So let me show you here. I'm going to compile application Ctrl+Shift+B. Why it's taking so long? Oh, sorry, we have. So let's run it. Okay, so as you can see here, before I run this application, this has, so I use the two services, right? And but what happens if we do it like this way? Cool. As you can see here, this is pretty important. Pretty important. When you use your host builder, okay, when you use it, so you put your entire console application in a loop. Why I know that? Because you can go here and you can see that right now when you add the host provider, you can have this sequence of states, if we can call it that way. So this sequence of a state is just waiting for something to stop it to just finish and continue with the with the flow of the code that you have here. So as you can see here, I just create a host builder. I include the dependency injection. We are not going to talk about dependency injection today. We are just talking about the hosting. So you have different way to configure the services that we include in our host provider and in our dependency injection container. So, but the main important thing is that with this you can add the new lifetime of the uh, to your application, and you can include all the cool features that we mentioned before: dependency injection, logging, configuration, from different configuration provider, not only from the setting JSON as we normally used to do it. We can have a more graceful showdown because we can control the state of this application. And we have the hosted services implementation that I'm going to show you right now. What I just show you here is the basic program file that when you create a .NET new worker process happens. So happens to appear in the program file. So, but I just want to show you the main difference between don't having the builder provider and to have the builder provider. So, and I think it's pretty cool. So today, also going to show you. Okay, let's say that we want to. Let's say that we want to control. Let's say that we want to control every state of this application right now. So we can do it in this simple way. We just included Microsoft Station login and hosting, and we inherit from the iHosted services. And as you can see here, we have these functions that basically control the flow of your application, the flow of your application. How we can do this? Okay, let's just copy this class. I'm not going to implement this by myself. I'm going to just, the intent here is that we can learn together example hosted, how they call it, hosted service. Okay, so I like to do this right now. It's pretty cool. Cool, you see? Control KA, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to, okay. So right now we have, okay, so we have a new class called example hosted services that is inherited from iHosted services. As you can see, inherits our hosted services from, it's coming from Microsoft Station hosting. So we have this the e-logger container here. We have the constructor that is just basically registering the app lifetime variable. And here we have the state of the flow. Start async, stop async, unstarted, unstop it, and unstop it. So the whole idea with this, let's instantiate this first here. So let's just remove this. Okay, and instead of using the calculator services, I'm going to use how we should include this. Add hosted services. Sorry, example hosted service. Cool, let's see right now the output of this application. So let's clear this app. .NET build. .NET run. So we have some issues here. Okay, yeah. Okay, Ctrl Shift B. We have build. I'm trying to use the terminal uh, and the IDE for you can see how I like to use it. So as you can see, we have now the output of a complete live stated console app, if you like to call it that way. So, and this is pretty cool because right now you can do anything you want inside these functions, and you can control the flow of your application. By the way, uh, this type of framework, let's say template, is how I like to use it on my recently backend processes. So I have a program file that is just calling a host of services. In these host of services, I do whatever I want. Okay, so you call all the services. If you want to request some API, if you want to get some data from your using your DB context, repository context. So you can do a lot of things here, and you can start from here. So, and you can use right now all these. By the way, I think we have more. Let's see, private void on on. So I think we need to register more, but yeah, we have start async and stop async. Why we don't we have more? Okay, unstarted, unstopping, unstopped. Yeah, I was thinking that we have more control on the. Okay. Started. I'm stopping. Application shutdown. Stopping has been called. Yeah, I just want to show you when you just do Control C here, how you will see the other states of your application. This is what I was trying to show you before. So, and I think if you have unstarted, stop async, I need to understand this one better though. Oh, cool. So yeah, you have more lifetime states that you can control here, but the main idea of this video is to show you how you can just get a basic console app, include a generic a generic host extension, and have a complete console app with dependency injection, with login configuration, and a complete lifetime state control. And this is pretty cool that you have this control on your console applications, because mainly I've been using it in the backend services for getting data from one place to other as ETL processes, and so some examples like this. There are two differences between the console app and the worker process app. Basically, it's just the same. Worker process is inherited from background services. It's just another class that inherits for this generic host class. But right now, in this video, I'm just talking about console apps, and I think this is a pretty simple example that I just I just show you. But it's pretty important with these simple changes, you can have the control. I think it's awesome. You can have the control of the lifetime of the process of your console app. With this, with having said this, I'm just going to finish this video. I'm going to include in the next video some details of how you can improve or how you can change this code here for you can configure your builder, your host better, and you can build it with more features, and you can include all your services. You can include more type of services, and you can include also lifetime, sorry, dependency injection, locking, and um, more cool stuff. So I hope you like this video. I'm trying to learn. This is my first video, so but let me some review. Allow me to know what you think about this new extension. It's not new, but it's pretty cool. So see you in the next video. Thank you.